the relations between Taiwan and the Vatican has been rather stable in the past few years. Even though there was a lot of discussions that the Holy See might go on to establish diplomatic relations with China, but we are being assured and assured and assured by the senior officials in the Vatican that the current discussions in between the Vatican and China, it's about the religious issue. It's not about political issue, and they told us not to worry. So our relations with the Vatican continue, and we've been working very closely with the Vatican to displace all kinds of humanitarian relief material to different parts of the world, and the kinds of working relations has been wonderful. And one thing that I think not only the Vatican but also the international community needs to think about is religious freedom issue in China. In China, people notice what's going on in Xinjiang. Maybe people also talk about Tibet, and they were oppressed only because they have a different culture and religion. And not only Xinjiang and Tibet are being oppressed by the Chinese government. If you look at the Catholics in China, they are also being oppressed by the Chinese government. Some of the churches are being torn down. So many of the crosses are being torn down and burned. And in some of the gathering places, they need to have a poster of the Chinese leader, and they need to have a slogan of patriotism. And I think this is totally against the idea of religious freedom. And therefore, we, Taiwan, the Taiwanese people, want to work together with the Vatican and other freedom-loving countries to advance religious freedom in China. And I think this is more fundamental than anything else. And when we see the discussions in between the Vatican and the Chinese government on the religious issue, I think that should be the most important issue to discuss.
Thank you.
Thank you.